Samantha Foster had the most healing hands at Serenity Day Spa. Her clients melted under her touch as she worked out knots in their shoulders and tension in their necks. The 29-year-old massage therapist with the gentle smile and soothing voice was everyone's favorite for deep tissue therapy. Her client list consisted of the city's most elite names: senators, CEOs, foreign diplomats, all paying premium prices for Sam's magical touch. But what the assassination network operating among her elite clientele didn't know was that Sam's hands were trained by the Navy SEALs to do more than heal. They were trained to kill with surgical precision. And today, some of her clients were about to receive their final relaxation session. Thursday morning, at 9:30 a.m., Samantha Sam Foster was focused on relieving the chronic shoulder tension of Senator William Harrison in Serenity Day Spa's most luxurious treatment room. The room had perfect ambiance, lavender scent, soft New Age music, dim lighting, and 800 thread-count Egyptian cotton sheets. Sam's hands worked Senator's trapezius muscles with the precision and attention she had developed during years in Navy SEAL Team 2. "God, Sam, you're a miracle worker," Senator Harrison murmured, relaxed on the table. "This stress in Washington was going to kill me." Sam smiled, re-warming her hands with warm jojoba oil. "My job is to ensure your relaxation, Senator. When the body holds tension, the mind becomes restless too." As she said these words, Sam's mind automatically assessed the senator's body structure: distance between cervical vertebrae, location of carotid artery, rhythm of temporal artery pulse. 4 years of Navy SEAL training had made such anatomical assessments reflexive. But now she used this knowledge for healing, not killing. When Senator Harrison's phone rang, he said, "Sorry, Sam, this might be important," and answered it. "Of course, Senator. Don't let me disturb your comfort," Sam said in a soft voice, continuing to work out the shoulder muscles with her hands. But when the senator's phone conversation reached Sam's ears, everything changed. "Yes, Marcus, the conference will be held on Tuesday. No security details will be exactly as planned. Are Diego's men ready?" "Perfect. Operation Cleanfield will begin exactly at 14:30. Sam's hands paused momentarily. Operation Cleanfield was military terminology. And security details, Diego's men, these weren't ordinary senatorial conversations. "Has the target been confirmed?" the senator continued. "Good. Remember, this isn't just elimination, it's a message. The entire delegation must understand that cooperation is a much safer option." Sam's SEAL training kicked in. This was an assassination plan, and Senator Harrison wasn't a victim, he was the organizer. Sam kept her hands steady, continued the massage as if she hadn't heard anything. But a corner of her mind was doing tactical assessment. Was there a weapon in this room? Could the senator's bag contain a pistol? What was the nearest exit route? Who else was in the spa? "Yes, very good." The senator hung up the phone. "Sam, you're amazing. This tension is completely gone." "I'm glad, Senator." Sam's voice didn't change at all. "I could also prepare relaxing tea for you if you'd like." "That would be perfect." As Sam left the treatment room, her head was working at crazy speed. Operation Cleanfield, target, elimination. These terms were very familiar from Navy SEAL operations. Senator Harrison was organizing an assassination, and what Sam needed to do was stop it. But there was a problem. Sam was no longer officially a Navy SEAL. She had been discharged 3 years ago. Now she was a civilian. Legally, she should call the FBI, inform the police. But by then Operation Cleanfield might have been completed. As Sam went to the kitchen, she mentally scanned the other parts of the spa. There were 6 more appointments today. 11 o'clock Ambassador Elena Rodriguez, 13:30 Marcus Chen. Could this be the person the senator mentioned on the phone? 15 o'clock Industrialist David Park. All high-profile clients. While preparing tea, Sam's mind began making plans. There was a principle she learned in Navy SEAL training: intelligence first, action second. First gather complete information, then take action. While bringing tea to the senator, she casually said, "Senator, you seem to have a very busy schedule today." "Yes, there are important meetings on international cooperation matters. Diplomatic work must be very stressful. Sometimes eliminations of disagreements are necessary." The senator spoke with his eyes closed, relaxed. Sam caught this Freudian slip. The senator had said eliminations, then tried to correct it with eliminations of disagreements. "I understand," Sam said in a calm voice. "Political disagreements can sometimes be very dangerous." "Absolutely. Sometimes people need to be given lessons until they learn to cooperate." Sam was now certain. This man was organizing an assassination, and he was doing it for political intimidation. After the senator finished his session and left, Sam had to make an urgent decision. Marcus Chen was coming in an hour. This could be another member of the conspiracy. Sam went to her office, opened her computer. She had also received cyber intelligence training in Navy SEAL training. She began researching Marcus Chen's background. Marcus Chen, private military contractor, company name International Security Solutions. The website said, discrete solutions for complex problems. Sam recognized this terminology. Code words for mercenary services. At 11 o'clock, Ambassador Elena Rodriguez arrived. Elegant Latina woman in her 50s, speaking perfect English and Spanish. "Miss Foster, I heard about your reputation. You have very exclusive clientele." "Yes, Ambassador. Discretion is very important to us." "Perfect, because I also value discretion very much." During the ambassador's massage, her phone rang. She began speaking in Spanish, but Sam knew Spanish. She had received cuatro language training in the Navy SEALs. "Si el plan sigue en pie. No, el senador está comprometido. Diego tiene todo bajo control. La operación será mañana a las 14:30 en el centro de conferencias." Sam's heart raced. Ambassador Rodriguez was discussing the same plan in Spanish. "Operation tomorrow at 14:30 at the conference center. ¿Cuántos objetivos?" the ambassador continued. "Entendido. Tres delegados principales. Será un mensaje muy claro." This was a mass assassination plan. As Sam finished the massage, the complete plan began to take shape in her mind. Senator Harrison, Ambassador Rodriguez, and Marcus Chen were organizing an assassination conspiracy. Target: kill 3 delegates at an international conference tomorrow at 14:30. At 13:30, Marcus Chen arrived. Tall, athletic build, military posture. Sam recognized him immediately upon seeing him. This man was a professional operator. "Miss Foster," voice harsh, businesslike. "I need a very special massage." "Of course, Mr. Chen, how can I help you?" "Tomorrow I have a very important presentation. My hands and reflexes need to be in perfect condition." Sam understood. This man was going to pull the trigger tomorrow. During Marcus's massage, Sam carefully assessed his physical condition. Professional killer, excellent shape, probably armed. Small scar on right arm minus gunshot wound. Tactical watch on left wrist. "Mr. Chen, what's your presentation about?" "International cooperation. Sometimes people need persuasion to understand mutual benefits." "I understand. Diplomatic persuasion can be quite complex." "Exactly. Tomorrow's presentation will be very impactful. I have 3 main points, and each one will be very memorable." Sam could now see the entire puzzle. 3 targets, 3 memorable points. Marcus Chen was going to kill 3 people at the conference tomorrow, but Sam had an advantage. Marcus Chen thought she was just a massage therapist. He didn't know her Navy SEAL background. As Marcus finished his session, "Miss Foster, can I come here tomorrow evening for celebration? I want to celebrate my success." "Of course, Mr. Chen, we can make a reservation." After Marcus left, Sam began planning. Should she call the FBI? But the legal process would take too long. Evidence might be insufficient. And tomorrow at 14:30, 3 people would die. Sam chose a different approach: direct action. That evening, Sam stayed late at Serenity Day Spa. There were security cameras, but Sam knew how to disable them. She had received electronic warfare training in the Navy SEALs. At 11 p.m., when the spa was completely empty, Sam began making special preparations. First, she prepared the treatment room for Marcus Chen's appointment tomorrow. But this wouldn't be an ordinary massage room. Sam added special additives to the massage oils, Marcus natural compounds, that would create a mild sedative effect through dermal absorption. Hidden among lavender and eucalyptus oils, undetectable. Then she modified the room's lighting system. Hidden pressure sensors would automatically dim the lighting when Marcus entered the room. Most importantly, Sam prepared her emergency kit, officially medical emergency supplies, but actually tactical equipment, tools needed for techniques she learned in Navy SEAL medic training. The next morning, Sam came to the spa with her normal routine. 9 o'clock first client, 11 o'clock second client. Everything looked normal. At 13:30, Marcus Chen arrived for his appointment. "Miss Foster, today is a very important day." "Yes, Mr. Chen, I'll provide you with the best service." Marcus entered the treatment room. Sam's preparations worked perfectly. Lighting automatically dimmed. Lavender-scented air circulation began. "Please get into a comfortable position, Mr. Chen." As Marcus took off his shirt, Sam saw his shoulder holster. Glock 19, professional choice. "Mr. Chen, you look very tense. Today's presentation must be really stressful." "Yes, but results are guaranteed. 3 targets, 3 solutions." Sam began the massage. As her hands touched Marcus's shoulder muscles, she was also locating pressure points. Techniques she learned in Navy SEAL hand-to-hand combat training. "Mr. Chen, let's do breathing exercises to help you stay calm during the presentation." "Good idea." Sam started a guided breathing technique, but in reality, she began controlling Marcus's oxygen intake. Combined with the sedative effects of the modified oils, Marcus's alertness began to decrease. "Miss Foster, I feel a bit dizzy." "That's normal, Mr. Chen. Deep tissue massage sometimes has this effect. Blood flow is improving." Sam continued. She placed her hands over Marcus's neck arteries, exactly the right pressure points. "Mr. Chen, what are you planning after your presentation?" "Celebration, and then probably out of town. When the job is completed, location needs to be changed." "I understand. Temporary work then?" "Yes, very temporary. After today, contract finished." Sam waited for the moment when Marcus would contradict. When the sedative effects reached peak, she needed to ask questions. "Mr. Chen, what time exactly is your presentation?" 14:30 Conference Center, Room 204. "How many people will you be presenting to?" 3 main targets. Delegates from. Marcus's consciousness was fading. Sam used perfect timing to apply full pressure to pressure points. Marcus became unconscious, but alive. Sam quickly took action. She took Marcus's phone, checked messages. WhatsApp group, clean field operation. Members Senator Harrison, Ambassador Rodriguez, Marcus Chen, and a 4th person named Diego. Last message from Diego, perimeter secured, targets confirmed in building. Chen, execute at 14:30 sharp, exit route clear. Sam now saw the full picture. There were 3 diplomatic targets at the conference center. Diego was providing perimeter security. Marcus would do the assassination. Senator and ambassador were providing political cover. Sam secured Marcus using plastic zip ties. Then she took his Glock, checked ammunition. At 14 o'clock, the conference center was only 15 minutes away. Sam had 30 minutes to save 3 people's lives. Sam quickly prepared her tactical gear. Emergency kit she kept at the spa. Bulletproof vest camouflaged as medical supply. Tactical knife. Communication equipment. At 14:15, Sam parked near the conference center. She surveyed the building. 4 exits. Rooftop access. Normal security presence. She needed to locate Diego. Diego's contact info was on Marcus's phone. Sam called Diego from Marcus's phone. "Chen, are you ready?" Small delay. Sam imitated Marcus's voice. Need 5 more minutes. Understood. Target still in room 204. Clean shots available. Sam now knew where Diego was. Mitas, outside the building, probably in a sniper position. Sam entered the conference center. She got a normal visitor badge at reception, saying, "I'm here for the International Cooperation meeting." Security was minimal. This was a routine diplomatic meeting. No high-threat assessment had been made. Sam took the elevator to the second floor. She found room 204. There were 3 bodyguards in the corridor, but in relaxed positions. Sam made her approach plan. She needed to neutralize Diego, then inform the bodyguards, evacuate the targets. But she needed to find Diego's location first. Sam mentally mapped the building's layout. The best sniper position would be the rooftop of the opposite building. Sam used the emergency stairs to get to the rooftop. She checked the cross-street building. There, Diego positioned with a sniper rifle, aiming at the windows of room 204. Sam had 2 options: eliminate Diego or distract him. Sam sent a text to Diego from Marcus's phone. Mission aborted. Targets evacuated. Meet at extraction point. Diego, in confusion, lowered his rifle, looked at his phone. Sam used this moment. She jumped from the rooftop, only a 4-foot gap, crossed to Diego's building. When Diego saw Sam, he tried to raise his weapon, but it was too late. Sam's Navy SEAL close-quarters combat training kicked in. 12 seconds later, Diego was unconscious, secured. Sam quickly returned to the conference center. She approached room 204. She said to one of the bodyguards, "Urgent security threat. You need to immediately evacuate the delegates." "Who's saying this?" Sam showed an FBI bet. Fake, but convincing. "Federal security alert. Assassination attempt foiled, but additional threats possible." The bodyguards immediately took action. 3 delegates safely evacuated. Mission completed. But Sam's job wasn't finished yet. Senator Harrison and Ambassador Rodriguez were still free. Sam returned to the spa. Marcus was still unconscious, in secured position. At 18 o'clock, Senator Harrison called. "Miss Foster, is today's appointment possible? I feel very tense." "Of course, Senator. I can arrange special time for you." At 19:30, Senator nervous, agitated. "Sam, it was a very stressful day today. I can't reach Marcus Chen." "Oh, Mr. Chen canceled his appointment. He had an emergency." "Emergency?" There was panic in the senator's voice. "Yes," he said, "family emergency, so I didn't ask for details." The senator entered the treatment room. Sam had made the same preparations. "Senator, you look very tense. Washington politics must have gotten difficult." "Yes, some projects didn't give expected results today." "Projects?" "International cooperation initiatives. Sometimes people refuse to cooperate." Sam began the massage. She placed her hands on the senator's neck muscles. "Senator, cooperation cannot be forced. It needs to develop naturally. Sometimes force is necessary, Sam, when diplomatic persuasion isn't enough." "Do you use methods other than diplomatic persuasion, Senator?" Sam applied slight pressure to pressure points. "Truth serum effect. Sometimes, elimination of obstacles is necessary to remove resistance." "What kind of resistance, Senator?" "Foreign delegates, they don't understand American interests. Sometimes lessons need to be given." "What kind of lessons?" "Pressure increase. Permanent lessons, Sam. Today we were going to give a message to 3 delegates, but something went wrong." "What happened?" "Marcus Chen disappeared. Diego isn't responding. The plan failed." Sam had now gotten a full confession. "Senator, this conversation is off record, right?" "Of course, Sam. Professional confidentiality." "Then I need to tell you something, Senator." Sam applied full force to pressure points. The senator immediately became unconscious. 20 minutes later, FBI agents came to Serenity Day Spa. Sam had called them. "Agent Morrison, both suspects secured. Full confession recorded." "Miss Foster, impressive work. Your Navy SEAL background definitely helped." "Thank you, Agent. But officially, I'm just a massage therapist who overheard suspicious conversation." The next day, newspaper headlines. FBI foils international assassination plot. Senator and ambassador arrested for conspiracy. Diplomatic conference saved by anonymous tip. Sam's name wasn't mentioned anywhere. Life at Serenity Day Spa returned to normal. Sam's client list was still at elite level, but now she did more careful screening. A few days later, Agent Morrison came to the spa as a client. Miss Foster, the federal government occasionally uses freelance consultants. Are you interested? Agent Morrison, I'm a massage therapist. I have healing hands. Exactly, Miss Foster, healing hands. But sometimes protecting innocence requires a different kind of healing. Sam thought. She thought she had left Navy SEAL life behind. But maybe protecting people had different forms. Agent Morrison, if innocent lives are under threat, healing hands can be deadly. That's exactly what we need, Miss Foster. That night Sam looked at herself in the mirror. Massage therapist Samantha Foster and Navy SEAL sniper medic Sam Foster were now the same person. Healing hands, killing skills. Carrying both wasn't difficult, because sometimes the best healing method was to eliminate the threat, and Sam Foster was a master in both worlds. The next day, new client appointment, Mr. Vladimir Petrov, international businessman. Sam did research. Petrov, Russian oligarch, suspected of arms trafficking. Interesting. Sam smiled. Looks like I'll need both skill sets again. At Serenity Day Spa, another day, another chance to use healing hands for deadly good. Sam was ready, with both of her identities.